Hi, this is Sherry Bretz in Hillview, Kentucky. Something very strange is going on the month of October. I received threats over a few months ago telling me they wanted to murder me in October. They drew pictures of me hanging from trees on my property and called me witch. Well, they said I have a power. They send me Star Wars things about the Force. They say the Force is with me. Well, the day after they put my dad in the hospital, when he got out, they had a balloon on his street after they sent me a voodoo doll picture tying up something in blue ribbon. It had a blue ribbon. It was on the ground at the end of his street, like where sewer would be. And so I looked it up. This could be symbolic of the movie It, it also could be a symbol. It says as a warning, to warn me. I go down my street the next day. They've left a big red ball on the road where you can see it that hasn't been moved for 2 days. Last night I couldn't breathe. They were attacking my heart. I couldn't take a breath. The month of October 2018. I go out. They've left a new symbol. The new symbol is an umbrella. They're trying to get me to put the pieces together. They know the Illuminati is here. This church right here, well, I can't really show you. I'll put it in the background. This church right here is the church where they were leaving deer skins and deer carcasses for some symbolic reason. After they broke in and put mice in my house impaled with tweezers and like strange symbols around my house. Sometimes they look like pentagrams in the snow, but I wasn't quite sure what they were. They've been bushes on my land have been carved to look like devil faces. And so this is the end of my street. I'm at the end of my street. Okay. My block is right back there. You see me? See behind me. I'm going to turn around and drive and show you some of the symbols they've left on my street. This week, I can show you symbolic symbols all over Bardstown Road. Mayan things with businesses painted on buildings and out on the back. Big snakes and stuff in the back of their buildings. Like Mark's Feed Store. To be Mayan serpents and the Joker and all this stuff. This is all being done here. If you go to Bernheim Forest, there's Illuminati symbols everywhere. If you go to the Gold House downtown, everywhere. I'm seeing more Illuminati symbols in my town than I have any place in the world. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn my iPad around. And so, I'm going to have to record the rest of the video and just add this to it so you know what's taking place here. I've never been safe. I've never been safe. It's crazy that this stuff is happening right on my own street. And a neighbor of mine said that they were having chanting and music and drums in the woods across the street from my house. Next to the record service, there's a vacant woods there. Vacant woods. It's very small, but he said it sounded like Indians. He said, but he thought he was hearing things, so he asked a friend, "Do you really hear chanting and drums playing and like some kind of ritual taking place?" And his friend said, "Hey man, this is wild." He's kind of like a hippie guy. "Well, this is groovy." You know, he just blew their mind. They were telling everybody this is crazy. But he's the one that told me that a child died right here in this church. In the getting baptized, a child. And there's been several children that have died on my street. A lot of them ended up in my creek. And before we bought the property, quite a few, they said children had died. And one little girl broke her back. And they ended up in our creek. So my husband had the speed limit sign lowered. And after he did that, there haven't been any fatal car accidents that he's aware of. There's so much history here. And this building up ahead here, it looks like an old log cabin. He told me Jesse James used to go there and have drinks, and it used to be a saloon. So I'm gonna record some of this stuff on a different video.